Hello, everyone. So it's 11:56, and before I really start yakking, boy, it looks kind of dark right now. I don't know why. Before I really start yakking, it doesn't look right. I'll wait till 12 o'clock. So how you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. I don't know if you realize that I'm coming up to another operation. I have to. When they made the incision to remove my kidney, it was about that long. It was big, and it caused a hernia. So I have this big hernia, and they're gonna repair the hernia on the 5th of December. So that's my latest. My sweetheart's doing well. She's recovered mostly from the appendicitis that she got. It's been a tough year, and her leg is getting a lot better. So things are going well. So at 12 o'clock, I'll start. I just got this in. This just came in. Wow. I smell a red Victini. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she with the appendicitis, she woke up on a Saturday or Sunday. Excuse me. 2 weeks ago, and about an hour later, she was complaining about stomach pains, and they were pretty bad, she said. And next thing I know, she's in the bathroom trying to vomit. And after it not got better, we called 911, and the ambulance took her to the hospital, and they did a CAT scan, and her appendix came out that evening. So we were lucky we got it before there was any rupturing. And literally within, boy, my nose is itching. I touch these boxes and my nose itches. So this has a 9-pocket binder in it. I might make a binder and give it away. Fill it up with, because I got a lot of Black Bolt and White Flare. Yeah, it was weird. Somebody asked if we had a good Halloween. I bought so much candy. We had 3 people come by. We live in a normal neighborhood. My son, who lives in Tennessee, sent me a video. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, did he have a lot of people. Let me just show you something. I'm not going to show you the video because that's not really what I want to show you. I want to show you something else. If it's here. Oh, darn. Hold on. It's in the other one. This is the one, yeah. Come on. So this is, the glare. I keep forgetting about that. This is my son. He was Artie the Clown. Oh, you can't see it. It's too glared. And everything's, there it is. That's my son, Artie the Clown. I guess he's called the Terrifier. He was going around the neighborhood terrifying people. So we have about 1 more minute before we're due to start. And yeah, my son lives in Columbia, Tennessee. I've been there a couple times. There's some really nice Pokemon stores. It's called Game Night is the best one. Game, Knight in Columbia. It's really nice. So I love when I go visit them. I go visit all the Pokemon stores around. There's an old, I can't remember the name of it. It was an old store. And that's where I got this kind of stuff. So I mean, the sealed marbles. That's pretty unusual. I got some of these too. I have uh, I have the whole set, I think. Ah, here we go. And I think I got a fourth one in there somewhere. Of course, you have to have EV. Pez dispensers. You know, when you go into a store, when I go into a store and I see uh, unusual stuff, I get it. So this was my latest pull. Let's see if we can get this up here without glare or Poniard. And that came from, I think it was a White Flare, Black Bolt, either one. I don't remember. Probably Black Bolt. And you know how hard it is? Everything's backwards to me. When I look at myself on the screen, when I move this to the right, it moves to the left on the screen. So it just messes up my mind. So I looked at this online. The prices, they're crazy. The prices have gone so nuts that children can't buy Pokemon anymore. Now, look at this one. To me, I don't know. I don't know how much this thing goes for. I know what I paid for it. That's a beautiful card, Latias. Cost me $10. To, I'm probably going to get this out to get it graded because it's centered nicely. Again, everything's backwards. And it's just a pretty card. And I have 3 submissions out at PSA right now. The first one was 25 cards, the bulk. So it takes like 90 working days. The second one was 8 cards, 40 working days or 45 working days. And the third one was 11 cards, 40 or 45 working days. So I actually have 44 cards out at PSA getting graded right now. And I need to send more because I have so many more. Now, I haven't finished the Halloween giveaway video yet. I haven't actually started it. Well, I have all the names compiled and I have all the names alphabetically. I got all the duplicates removed, but I just got to start. And this is the order this is going to be first place, backwards, second place, third place, fourth place. This is a really nice card. It's from the Legendary Collection. Fifth place. This is a Pocket Monster Haunter. So I'm going to, that'll be on by about 5 o'clock this evening. The results of the Halloween giveaway. There's 20 cards in there. Oh, I have Halloween packs too. Trick or trade from last year. So what I do is when I do card shows, I give out at Halloween time, I give out trick or trade cards to kids. So, but I couldn't believe it. We had 3 kids. I had to buy 10 bags of chocolate. We had 3 kids show up and it gave them a lot of chocolate. And my son sent me a video over the one from Tennessee. And he had in his street, looks like hundreds of kids just walked. He lives in such a great neighborhood. Nice houses that aren't too far apart, that are moderately income type houses. And like the houses there cost $400 moderate. Well, when you're coming from New Jersey, $420,000 to $450,000 is moderate. And it's just there were so many kids walking the streets getting trick-or-treating. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. You know, remember for the last 8 years I've been in the senior community, there are no trick-or-treaters. There's no little kids. The average age in the community, I think, was 72 years old, and I was right there. So 7 people already won. Say hi to Grandma. Well, I say hi to Grandma all the time. 5 boys total. Isn't that a shame? Boy, Halloween was my favorite holiday. I used to get so much. I got so much candy on Halloween that it would last, I don't know, a couple weeks. But I had 2 older sisters, and they would steal my candy. The son of a guns. So, yeah, Halloween has fallen off. Now, I had a survey on my channel. Okay. This is volume 3, but I just like it because it's Gengar. This is Inferno X. I thought it was Mega Symphonia, but it's Infernal X. And it's got some really nice Charizards. Boy, I'd love to pull the Mega Charizard. Oh, good Lord. There's 2 Mega Charizards. But there are some nice cards in there. And then I'm going to rip those and rip this today. So I did a survey, and it I didn't think it was going to end up this way. So there were about 450 people that entered the survey. And I asked, what would you like to see me rip live? A box of Mega Symphonia, which was the Inferno X. I made a mistake, which I make mistakes all the time. A box of Mega Evolution ETB, a Chinese Volume 3 with the Gengar, or all of the above. Well, of course, all of the above was the winner. 60%. 60% of about 450 votes. But what stunned me, second place was the Mega Evolution, 17%. The next one stunned me. Chinese Volume 3 was third, 14%. And the last one was the Japanese box, 8%. See, I thought the Chinese box would have been last because honestly, from my perspective, let me see. I think I have some Chinese cards right here. I think I did. Let me look. Not there. No, I thought I did. I have them here. Oh, they're there. They're here. Hold on. Yeah, they got to be in here. No, they're not. Well, I had, from my perspective, I thought the Chinese cards would be the least popular. Here we go. Is this them? This is them. So, I mean, this is what the Chinese cards look like. This is from Volume 1. This one's stamped, which is nice. But they have nice reverse hollows. Look at that reverse hollow. Hold on. Then they have, here's their idea of a Pokeball. Look at the size of that thing. And another stamped. And another. So I thought Chinese would be last. Because honestly, when I ripped Volume 1, I wasn't too thrilled with it. I love Japanese cards. Generally, their artwork is nice. And the reason I love the Japanese cards is because as confused as I am, they make it more confusing. So you're seeing a cut on me. I cut myself there. I cut myself here. I cut myself here. I cut myself here. There's one more. I can't even see it. I was working in the garden, and we have this bush that had weeds growing under it. You know, because of my operation, I haven't spent a lot of time in the yard this year because recovering from April surgery took quite a while. And so here I am reaching under, and when I reach under the bush to get weeds, I close my eyes so they don't poke me in the face. Well, it poked me in the face. And so I was, but the best one was here. You really can't even see it anymore. Why is this one so? But when this one, it was dripping down my arm. It was bleeding so bad because I'm on blood thinners. When you're on blood thinners, it's very easy to bleed. So Jersey represent trick was canceled in my neighborhood because of an organization not considered trick or treating it. Oh, well, that's good. We had in my town here, we had an event run by the town downtown. We have a downtown with restaurants and barbershops. We have 14 This isn't that big a town. There's only like 28,000 people in this town. We have 14 barbershops in this town. Not that I frequent them. I haven't had a haircut from a barbershop in 6 years. My wife, we have a clipper, and my wife just, who cares? Grandpa was in a bar fight. I've never been in a bar fight. I've been in a couple fights, but never in a bar fight. You're going to see me open some Japanese packs today, and you're going to see how little. I watch like PokeRev opening packs of Japanese cards, and he knows who the hell they all are. How? I have no idea. So I couldn't do that. So Chinese sets get exclusive card not available in English or Japanese. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to. Uh, well, I'm looking forward to those cards coming back from PSA. A couple of them come back tens because I made a video. I made a video and messed it up. So I couldn't post the video because I messed it up, which happens. Grandpa has grandpa moments. Happy Halloween to you. Thank you. And uh, so I sent out a lot of cards. Like I said, 30, 39, 25, and 25 and 19. No, that's 44. 44 cards that are out at PSA right now. And I'm ready to send out. Here, let me show you. That's another pile that I want to send out. That's a lot of cards right there. So maybe this week I'll be sending out another 20 to PSA. Now, I have a card show next weekend on Sunday. It's the local card show. It's in a high school gymnasium. And there's probably about 6, 7, 8 Pokemon. It's more of a sports card show. And there's probably about 6, 7, 8 Pokemon vendors there. And so I just love doing it because I get to meet people and I get all sorts of, like, I have all these wild shirts. I have, hold on, like, I have all these shirts from Amazon. And it's fun, but it's weird. So I have a pacemaker. It's actually, hold on, I'll show you. It's right here. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, I pulled up a screen. I hit a window. Sorry about that. So I have a pacemaker and it's right here. So I was in the hospital and every 6 months I get it checked to see how my battery life is doing and to see how the pacemaker is doing. So I'm in the hospital and it gets checked in the hospital or in a building adjacent to the hospital. And I'm getting it checked. Hello, Bryce. And I'm getting it checked and by a technician. And what they do is they have a computer and it has a wire with this donut thing that goes around your neck. They put it and just hang it here right over your pacemaker. And they can speed it up or slow it down. So they slowed it down. I was at 70 beats per minute. Now I'm at 60. So I was in this room and all of a sudden the nurse walks in and she's doing something. I guess they're getting ready because the doctor has to see me. The electrophysiologist doctor is the one who actually sees me and explains how things are going. And I see the nurse looking at me and she looks at me kind of weird. And I'm like, and I'm saying to myself, do I know her? I don't think I know her. And she's looking at me. She goes, are you on YouTube? And I said, yes. She goes, oh, and she was Asian. She was either Korean or Japanese. I think she was Korean. She goes, are you Pokemon? I said, yes, I am. She was so excited to meet me. It was like weird. Whenever I go to a card store. I'll go to a card store, and if there's a lot of people in it, a couple of people say, hey, that's Grandpa. Or because I have so many, you know how many videos I have online? Typically in a month, I make about 350 videos on YouTube. Yeah, pacemakers you don't even know, other than it feels hard. You can touch it and see exactly where it is. Pacemakers are hard. But I do so many videos on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok that I'll be at a card show and I'll see a little kid just staring at me. And I've seen actually kids pulling on her parents' pants and going, hey, Dad, that's Grandpa. And then I go, you watch too many videos. Oh, Lord. Is this Pokemon you are referring to? So what do you think? I'm going to start with, what should I start with? The Chinese? The Japanese? Or the Englishies? I'll do the ripping, but boy, I am looking forward to this. This is my first binder collection. So Dale writes Japanese. So let's go Japanese first. I see a couple people writing Japanese. And Japanese was the least popular, which was weird because there are Charizards in here. And I love Charizards. Every once in a while, I put all my Charizards out just to give them some fresh air. No, I put all my Charizards out. I'll cover a dining room table. I'll have 120 to 150 Charizards. When I do a card show, I have 3 of those big glass things that open up and you have all the cards in them. And one of them I do exclusively Charizards. And people will come along and go, that's all Charizards. And you can put about 70 in there. So Japanese has better quality. I got 3 Japanese, 4 Japanese, and 1 Chinese. So let's do the Japanese first, the Chinese second, and the ETB third. So this is called Inferno X. Watch how little I know. Let me get a mint. I'm starting to get dry already. I have drinks here. I've already had my coffee, but I have, because I talk so much all the time. So now there's what, 30 packs in here, and each pack has, I think, 5 cards in it. So there's 150 cards. So let me get one of these ready also. This is what I store cards in these things. It's actually, I get them from Amazon. It's actually a very good product. So that's the label again. Good product. And it's 2 pieces and it comes apart like that. And I have, if you were able to see down here, you'd see probably about 30 of those right there. So let's, where am I going to put this? Because I need over here to store the cards. I'm getting itchy again. See, I open these packs and I get itchy. Let me get my scissor out just in case I get into a bind. And watch how little I know. Now, you may not know. Let's see. Can I show this? There's a little notch right here. And it's so you can rip the pack like that. But see, I don't like that at all. So just be careful with the scissor. You don't really want to cut off the top of a Charizard. There might be a. I looked online this morning. Those Charizards are expensive. In this, if I pull a Charizard, you might see a grandpa doing a backflip. Now, watch this. Watch how little I know. Except I know the first one. Seal. Ha 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 ha. And then I have no idea. Oh, I know the next one too. Charmeleon. Of course, he's got the point on his head. Charmander doesn't have the point. Then I pulled the double rare, and I have no idea who it is. And then I pulled a cave. A cave. So that double rare is actually, the one thing I don't like is they have like stars all across the whole card. Can you see them? Yeah, you can see them. So I'm not a big fan of that. I like neat old reverse hollows. That's Miss Magius. Thank you very much. I'm glad you know that because I had no idea. Miss Magius. She was one of the few Pokemon I didn't date. And didn't have to get a restraining order. Pack number 2. No clue. Oh, I know this one. Bramblin. Am I right? I think so. Base set Charizards are nice. I don't know who this is. No idea. Kind of looks like a baby Morpeko, but not exactly. What's my favorite food? Pizza. Pizza and hamburgers. And I'm half Italian. So Italian food is probably my favorite. If I had to pick a nationality of a food, Italian food, I like ice cream. And I like pastries. I mean, come on. But nothing like a good pizza. A restraining order on the Nine Tails. See, I have to be careful what I say because my mind, when I read Nine Tails, my mind goes somewhere. And I have to realize that in this video, you can't say what you want because this video gets put onto your channel and you have to be very careful what you say and what you do because very easily, as I do to people when I hit that button and go, bye-bye, YouTube can do the same thing. And I'm having too much fun doing this. Look at this. Look at this. Haven't seen one of these in a while, except 2 packs ago. Come on. This kind of looks like a rocky version of Tyranitar. I hate saying it. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is? He's shooting out like he was smoking a cigarette and blowing circles. Here's no idea. Oh, check this out. I just pulled an SR, which is a secret rare. But hold on. Let's put this up here. And then I'll sleeve up this secret rare. And it's something I don't know because it's not a Pokemon. It's an accessory. And I don't read Japanese, but look at that. Oh, see, it's backwards. And it says SR right there. So pretty cool. Secret rare already. Good. I'm happy. Duraludin is a walking building. So is Knacklestack. Knacklestack is a walking pile of salt. Of course, NaCl is the symbol for salt. So I got my first secret rare out of what? Was that 3 packs? Not bad. Boy, I got an itchy nose. Here's a mirror. That is kind of like Snow White's mirror. Is this Snow White? Mirror, mirror on the wall. This looks like kind of like Lopunny, but I don't think it is. Oh, here we are again with this guy. And let me just Taurus. Ha ha ha. And I'm getting another sleeve because I just pulled a Charizard EX. Bingo. That's a bingo, as they say in, what was that? Brad Pitt was in it. He was the army guy and they were going after the Nazis. And they said that the Nazi guy would say, that's a bingo. It was Bunnery. It was Bunnery. Oh, wow. I said Lopunny. It was Bunnery. Thank you. How about that, man? I just pulled a Charizard EX, my friends. In fact, let's put this in one of these right now. I don't want to mess this one up. I love Charizards. I remember my first Inglorious Bass. Yes. See, again, I have to be careful what I say because I don't know if they see that as a bad word. Of course, it's just a movie title. So I now have it in there. And just for your information, this is what I use to store my really good cards in because they're flexible and they don't take as much room as a top loader. Top loaders are difficult to deal with. They're heavy, they're thick, and a box of top loaders weighs a lot. You can get a lot more of these in a box. So here it is. The first, I mean, to me, this is bigger than the SR, even though it's only a double rare. That's a bingo. Next pack. Yeah, Inglorious. That was a good movie, Inglorious B word. What was your favorite movie of all time? Yeah, The Bear. Right. With the baseball bat, right? What was your favorite movie of all time? New. I have a couple favorites. Old is March of the Wooden Soldiers. I really love that movie. New, Rocky. I loved Rocky. And there's a movie that Rick Gervais is in. I've seen it a bunch of times. Most people say they've never seen it. I think it's called Ghost Town. Rick Gervais. He dies. He has a colonoscopy and dies on the table, but they revive him. And when he's back to life, he can see people that are dead in between life and heaven. And he's the only one that can see them. And they can't go to heaven unless they finalize one thing that they never got done in their life. And they all try to get him to do it. And he's a dentist. And it's a hilarious movie. I think it's called Ghost Town. Really funny movie. And Rick Gervais is really, he's funny. I don't think they really liked him at the Golden Globes that year. Okay, no idea who that is. I know the next one. This is Crocodile, right? Crocodile. I think that's what you call it. It looks like a half dog, half lightning. See now, look at that dog's face. Look what that lightning bolt is. If I was running and I had that lightning bolt back there, I don't think I'd be smiling like that. You know what I'm saying? Pulp Fiction. Yeah, it's a nice movie. It's a good movie. And how he wrote that was actually, I think he wrote that over in France. That's where he came up with the idea for the quarter pounder with cheese, that it's got a French word. I think the lightning bolt is his tail. I'm hoping it's his tail and it's not a lightning bolt shooting you know where. Okay. Here's that's not fungus. So I don't know what that is, even though it kind of looks like fungus, but not exactly. The lightning bolt is his tail. A Royale with cheese. Yes. Now, I've been to Paris, and when you go into, and I've gone into McDonald's in Paris just to see. And when you go in, there's no counter help. It was all kiosks. You had to put in what you wanted, and all of a sudden your order appeared. It was right by the Palace of Versailles. It was very close to that. And of course, while I was in Paris, we went over to Paris Disney just to see it. Hello, Dave Z. Because of the metric system. Yeah, so I got to see Paris Disney is very small, and it's funny because people are walking around smoking and drinking. There's alcohol in Paris Disney. It's just unusual. It's not like here. And there's a lot of women wearing burqas over there, so I guess that's a big thing. You don't see that. I haven't been to Disney in a while. Last time I was at Disney, you're not going to believe this, is back in about 8 years ago. Susie and we invited all the kids down to Disney World in Florida, and we all ran the marathon. And then that was in the springtime. And in the fall, we invited all the kids out to Disneyland, and we all ran the half marathon because Disneyland doesn't have a marathon. The biggest race is a half marathon. So we got the medals. It was called the Coast to Coast medals. It was pretty cool. And for my kids, I've run 2 New York marathons, if you can believe that. And my children, 4 of them, 3 of them was their first race ever. My son, my third son, had already run a Disney World marathon. Did you know someone filmed a horror movie in Disneyland once? It was called Escape from Tomorrow, and it was shot without knowledge from Disney. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could do it. I'm sure you can. Club 51's wildly expensive. Yeah. Right, there is alcohol, but I'm just saying people were sitting in restaurants in Paris Disney and drinking. Is that? No, that's not sea bass. That's some fish that'll bite your you know what off. Who is this? Who is this one? I have no idea. No idea. No clue. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Who is this one? This is a full hollow. This is like the first hollow. No idea. And here's a trainer that nobody's going to know who this is. Scorgla. Scorgla? I love some of these names they come up with. So I've been to Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Paris. I don't have a bucket list to go to all the Disneys in the world. That's just not on my. But I used to go all the time when the kids were little. Every year we used to go to Disney. For over the February break when the Daytona 500 was going on. Falcor. Wow, really? I would see. I'd have to guess these things, and I can't guess. I don't know who these people are. I've seen this before. I have no idea who it is. No idea. Here's a woolly mammoth. No idea. Oh, I got a big one. Not as big as the Charizard, but still. Here's the guy with the tray on his head. We've seen him before. Here's an art rare. Hold on, I'm going to take a wild guess. Do you know who that is? That's not the art rare. I don't know. No, it's not. I was going to say tarantula, but it's not because it's not a spider. It looks like a cross between a spider and a Minchino. Art rare. Any idea what that is? Just write it. Tell me what it is. My nose is really itching. I got to get a drink. I'm getting a little dry. Sorry about that. Hate doing this, but I am dry. So hold on. I want to get that picture. Can I get that picture? Yes, I can. Hold on. Because people ask something. So let me just stand up for a minute here and get something here. Oh. So yeah, I'm having an operation in a month to correct this hernia. It is bad news. But that's my sweetie. That's my, whenever you see me say Granny, that's me and Granny in Disney World, Florida. So people are always asking, and she doesn't ever want to do videos. I always say, hey, Suze, her name is Susan. I always say, do you want to do a video, a Pokemon video? And she's like, no, no. And I can understand. Thank you for the good luck. Toga Demaru. Yeah. Vavroom, it's literally just an engine. I haven't seen it. I know Vavroom. I haven't seen the Vavroom yet. But I have pulled the Charizard. In case you just came on board, let me just show you that. Hold on. Let's go back. I pulled this 10 minutes ago. And I've pulled a secret rare and an art rare. I'm building a collection. And I said I'm going to have a giveaway. I know what I'm going to do. I couldn't figure out what I was going to do to give away. I got an idea. Charmander. Here's that damn fish again. It's not Feebas. I don't know what it is, man. That's a nasty looking fish. No, I've never seen this Pokemon before. Here's this darn cave again. Well, there's a better there's a gold Charizard. That's the one you really want to get because that thing is pricey. So what I think I'm going to do for a giveaway today is I'm going to load up this binder with, as long as it's in the States, I don't want to ship that overseas. I'll do something else for overseas. But are out of the country because shipping prices have gone nuts. So I'll put a binder together of, I don't know, 100 cards so somebody can start a nice collection of white and black with 100 cards. And I'll have some nice cards in there. Smeargle. Oh, that's Smeargle? I have no idea. There's a lot of packs in here. That's what I love about this. Even though there's only 5 cards per pack, there's a lot of packs. Yeah. Long name for Gramps giveaway. Somebody actually calls themselves, and he's on, long name for Gramps giveaway, because the long names win. So he or she, it's Dave Z. So he made a long name for Gramps giveaways. He hasn't won yet. Okay. This, oh, I should know who this is. Is that Simisage? Simisage, maybe? I think so. I hope so. Here's this damn teddy bear again. I have no idea who it is. Apom. Apom. I knew that. Darn. Here's what is this? I've never seen this Pokemon before. Come on. And then there's this thing. What did they do? They added the blue. Nimble. How do you know that? How do you know? You know, the weird part is people go, I can't, I haven't won, I haven't. You know, when there's like this this Halloween giveaway, over 2,000 people entered. And I only deleted one person for a really negative comment. He wrote, I don't even remember what it was, but boy, did he upset me. I was going to say, iss me off. But I didn't use the right word. I said, iss me off. And I stayed on it overnight. I didn't delete him. I slept on it, and it kept bugging me all night long. And I said, you know what? That guy has irked me. And I went and I found him and I hit block from channel. You know, I'm having too much fun. I don't want somebody who's Apom. I can't believe I didn't know that was Apom. See, I know Apom. Damn. Aha. Aha. Seal, correct? Seeell. What the? Oh, look at this. Look at this. I know who this next one is. You're not going to believe it. I know who it is. It's Apom again. Gotcha. Then there's this green thing. No idea. And is that crocodile? It looks like a crocodile, but I don't know. So let's start putting the cards into this thing because they're starting to get. These are just the commons and the hollows and the reverse hollow. Have I had no reverse hollows? All the other ones are sitting there. Next pack. Boy, there's a lot of cards in this. A lot of packs. But I knew Apom. I'm not going to forget that again. Yes, I will. Okay, here we go. Okay, no point on the head. Charmander. Point on the head. Charmeleon. Okay. What is this? It looks like a pile of whatever. Anybody know what that is? I don't know that. I don't know this. Oh, what's that? Oh, I just pulled a nice card. Hold on. Let's put that down. Here's that crocodile thing. I think that's crocodile. Here's a double rare of, can anybody identify this, please? I think this might be a big card. Something's telling me it's a biggie. Because I looked at the biggies today online Does anybody know what this is? Empolium? Come on, what is that? Swinub? Empolium. Okay. So I just put that on the good pile. Ben F. Productions writes a lot. I actually one time was texting him back and forth for about 20 minutes one day. And he said, "You must have a lot of cards." And I said, "You have no idea." Oh, God, do I have a lot of cards? I said, "They're strategically placed. I have some here, here. I have an armoire here filled with cards. I have cards in boxes in a closet, and I have cards downstairs on a rack. And I can build a set downstairs. I'm ready to do it too. I really should do it. But it's just there's so much. What people don't understand, I think people really don't understand how much work doing this channel is. As I tell people all the time, I do card shows. Somebody just asked. Let me just say this first. It's more than a full-time job. It's like a full-time job and a part-time job. I probably spend 50 to 70 hours a week doing Pokemon channel. And so, where is the painting? Jay's mix. How often do you go to card shows? I do. How often do I go to card shows? I probably go to card shows once a month. Every once in a while, I'll do a biggie. Like I'll go to a Collecticon or I'll do a TCG show. But I do the local one that I say because it's literally a mile from my house in a high school. And it's easy to get to. I don't have to get up at 4 o'clock to go do that because it's hard to get up at 4 o'clock when you're grandpa. I'm sneaking. I sneaked a little. Oh, what is this? What is this? Yeah, Jay's mix. Jay's been dying to see this painting for a long time. So I should know who this is. I should know who that is, but I don't. But there's a card behind it. Look, and I see that it's let's go. Oh, wrong one. What is that? It is a SR. Do you know what this is? Who it is? Who is that? It's a secret rare. I don't know who it is. Of course, it's a secret. I'm putting it in plastic because it's a nice looking card. Who is? Does anybody know who that is? Mega Heracross? Is it? Oh, everything's backwards. It's so hard. Heracross. Okay, thank you. But normally what I do is I'll show you. Let me see if I can find one in here. Like I'll go, even though I spelled it wrong. Oh, here, this is a good one. I have no idea who that is when I find it in the store. Who is that? But that's Dark Haunter. But what I do is on the back of the card, on the plastic, I write who it is and what set they're from. Just the way when I'm talking about them, I know what the heck I'm talking about. And like this is Sableye and Tyranitar from Tag Team Miracle Twins. But I'm reading the back of the card, which has all that info on it. So that's what I do. And by the way, if you send cards to PSA, send them in these kind of sleeves, the clear ones. Don't send them in those kind of sleeves because they will send you an email and say, stop it. Stop it. So I am going to, by 7 o'clock tonight, you should have the results of the Halloween giveaway. I still have a lot of cards left. I'm stunned at how many cards. And I have so many nice hits already. Wow. This box is right. Oh, I got a Charizard. Charizard's the worst you can get is an A-. If I pull a Charizard, I don't care what else is in the box. An A- is the worst that box can be. So this box already is an A or an A+. Let's see if it goes to A+++ by pulling one of those gold Charizards. Okay. I know who this is. Ferrigator or something like that. Feraligator or I think that's who that is. This is Swinub. Swinub, right? Am I wrong? That Charizard's only a $10 card? Oh, I thought it was one of the good ones. Okay, no big deal. No idea who this is. No idea. No idea. No idea who that is. I was fighting that box the whole way. Cottony. Oh, yes. I hear my sweetie just sounded like she went out the front door. I really should show that art to Jay. I'm not done, Jay. I'm not, if I just would concentrate another hour on it, it would be done. And then I could maybe have a giveaway and only let Jay enter. Oh, I should know who that is. I've seen it all the time. Hold on. Oh, I can't remember. Oddish. I knew that. Oh, here's one I know. Bramblin. I mean, look at this. Where do you see this trainer? This trainer looks like somebody that could be in the WWE. Give me a break. Let me just look at my phone and see if I'm waiting for a delivery to come in. And I don't like leaving, even though we live in a very nice neighborhood in a very nice town. I don't like leaving packages out on the front steps. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at my phone to see if we got a delivery arriving today. What is that? Oh, that's what I got already. Sorry. I thought I was getting 2 packages today. Hate doing this to you, but I just don't want to leave a package. Oh, come on. I don't want to leave a package. Arriving tomorrow. Arriving Wednesday. Oh, so something that was supposed to arrive today is arriving tomorrow now. For people that just came on, and I didn't show this to you, this is what I got in today. It is a binder collection. So I'm thinking for a giveaway that I'll put 100 cards into this binder because I got a lot of white flare and black bolts, and just put 100 cards into the binder, and it'll be a good start to a collection of nice cards. Gotta go, Graham. Good luck with the Bulls. Thanks, Dale. Wow. You won on an auction. I also have sports cards, but I don't buy that many. I get many more Pokemon cards than sports cards. Many more. Excuse me while I burp. No idea. No clue. I think this is that seal thing again. I think. Here's a holo. Does anybody know who this is? Arceus? I don't think so. Marquette. Oh, man. Jeez. And his looks like a WWE octagon or the MMA octagon. Sort of looks like to me. I am stunned at how many packs are. It's like I've been ripping packs for an hour. Zero arc. Oh, Zacian. Okay, man. Thank you, Caitlin. Thanks for stopping by. Here's the guy. This is the third one of these I pulled. The guy with the tray on his head. I mean, come on. Here's more Pecos puppy. That's Pupico. Here's Wigglypuff. right? Wigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Tough Wigglies. How's Grandma? Hold on, I'll show you in a second. We saw this before. I don't know what it is, but I just pulled another nice card. So I'm putting it in a sleeve. It's a double rare. What is that? Who is that? So it's kind of funny. My giveaways have gotten very international. Some of these giveaways, I'm shipping 3 and 4 things overseas. Even to Canada has gotten nuts. Let me show you something. A box like this to Canada is like $15 if it has just a couple things in it or one graded card. Because when I put a graded card, I put it in a plastic holder that has like a bubble wrap, and then I put it in here so it can't bounce around. And yeah, shipping prices have gotten very crazy. Jigglypuff. I knew it was one of the puffs. Wiggly. I knew it was one of the puffs. I was half right. I said puff. How does anybody know all of this? Oh, oh my goodness. This is too much fun. Oh, by the way, my sweetie's out getting another Dunkin' Donuts coffee for me. Okay. Let's rip this a little more. This one's sticky. Doesn't want to come out of the pack. That's telling me something. That's telling me we have a gold Charizard in here. That's what that's telling me. See, I haven't. Pokemon, it's 2 years for me. And in reality, of those 2 years, 4 months were missed because I was ill. I was in the hospital. I was recovering from the hospital. When I was in the hospital, I actually said to my sweetheart, I said, I'm not leaving this hospital. I'm going to die in here. That's how bad I felt. I mean, think about, I spent 3 weeks in the hospital. Any idea? Any idea? Wait. Oh, another biggie, another biggie, another biggie, another biggie. What is this bug? This is a bug I've never seen before. I don't want to see that bug on my arm. You know what I'm saying? Or my head. Okay, I got an art rare. Wait till you. Oh, what a beautiful card. See, I love the artwork of the Japanese. Wait till you see this card. This card is spectacular. Watch this. Hello, Adrian. Welcome. Does anybody know who that is? Look, it's an art rare. It is beautiful. Look at that artwork. I'm trying to get the glare off. Trying to get the glare off. Sacian. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Thank you. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. I love the Japanese artwork. I say it all the time. That's the reason I really like Pokemon, is because the artwork is so fantastic. And then I try and communicate with some of the artists, and nobody's ever answered me yet. They're smart about that. Here goes. Jigglypuff. Who's this mouse? I don't know. What is that? Oh, I just pulled another one. Another art rare. Holy crow. This box is packed. Tauros. Oops. Tauros. Let's I mean, here's how many cards I've ripped so far. That's a lot of cards. But wait till you see this. This Pokemon looks like it has a mustache. Who's that? I'm just trying to keep the glare off. Oh, it's so hard to do. Everything's backwards. Sorry about that. No idea who that was. But a pretty card. The gray rat. The gray rat. Yamper. Ah. Mousehold. That was not Mousehold. Mousehold is a whole bunch of little mice. Oh, God. I can't believe YouTube actually pays me to do this. And it's not that much. You know, no, I'm nowhere near PokeRev or Real Breaking Nate. They're making big bucks. I'm making chump change. No, what I make in a month pays for one of these. That's it. One of the new ones, not one of the old ones, because one of the old ones is the price on old ETBs has gone through the roof. Tandem Mouse. Not this, before. Somebody wrote that was Tandem Mouse. Here's a mirror. I don't know who this is. This is a bad pack. I didn't know anybody in this pack. I don't know who that is. And I definitely don't know who that is. Yeah, this box has been yeah, I love the Japanese boxes because they do have good pull rates. Except if it's the Japanese version of Prismatic Evolution, and then it ain't worth it. Kaka. That's the worst pull rate I've ever seen. I bought so many ETBs. I probably bought 8 ETBs of Prismatic Evolution. And the best card I found was a trainer. Oh, I should know who this is. I am so sorry. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. But that's okay because I don't know who that is either. 3 for 3. Here comes a blowtorch. Here comes some kind of a snake. I know that's not Eakins. I know it is. And it's not Arbok. What's my best? Oh, I've had a lot of really good pulls. I said that last one was pretty good. The when I pulled the gold, what did I just pull? I pulled the gold holographic Lucario. And I sent it out already to get graded. It went out yesterday, I think. And my best all time, I pulled a Moonbryon, where not he was looking directly at the moon, where he was on the side of the moon looking at it. And I gave it away in a 3-day giveaway. And that card's expensive now. The one that bothers me the most, I gave away 4 to 6 Van Gogh Pikachus that are now about $600 each. But see, when I was buying them, they were $75 to $100. I went into a store in Las Vegas called 888 Collectibles. So the number 8 3 times and then Collectibles. And yeah, that's what the gray felt hat. And he had 3 of them. They were $88 each. So I bought all 3. And I gave them away. Okay. Watch this. Oddish. Here's the woolly mammoth. I have no idea. Bunnery. Now, this evolves from Bramblin, so this must be Ramblin. I have no idea. Who was that evolved from Bramblin? I can't remember. A Van Gogh Peak. I literally had giveaways and gave away, I'm going to say 4 to 6 of them. I never really keep track of those things, you know. Some people write to me, how come you give all these away, Grandpa? And I say, because I can. I hear all the time that people can't find cards in stores. So I have too many. Like I just pulled one of these. Here's another one. That's literally like 3 or 4 cards apart. The same card twice. I have no idea who this is. This looks like Snoopy. This is the 3rd time I've pulled this. This is the 3rd time I've pulled this. I went 5 for 5 just then. I don't know if you realize that. I had no idea who all 5 of those were. Boy, I've been ripping for almost an hour. This is not the Halloween giveaway. This has nothing to do with it. This is the Halloween giveaway. That's the glow-in-the-dark Ghastly. That is the Ghastly from Wild Force. How do I know that? It's not written back there. I just know that because that card was so popular. This is Sableye and Tyranitar from Miracle Twins. That's written back there. This is Ghastly from the Legendary Collection. I think this is a cool card. It's a very old card. This is Dark Haunter from Darkness to Light. This is the Halloween giveaway, and that video will be online this evening. So come back later and watch the video. And the best part about watching that video, from my perspective, is it helps me out. Oh, I caught it. It didn't make it to the floor. But you know what? I've realized that like people are still trying to enter the Halloween giveaway, even though entries closed 2 days ago. They're still trying to enter. But they're all shorts. You can see which video they came in from. You know, from my perspective, I can see which video everybody entered from. Short, or entering 10 times, always a short, because they don't read the rules. All they do is just swipe and say enter or boo. Boy, that one guy, I don't even remember what he did. He really got me upset this past week. He said something to me that was just so nasty that I don't even remember what it was. And it just peed me off so much that I deleted him the next day. What is this? Does anybody know what this is? Tepig? Here's it's either for alligator or crocodile. I don't know. Okay. Here's a trainer. Nobody knows who it is. Nobody knows who that. What does that say up there? What does that say? Anybody here speak Japanese? Anybody out there? Crocodile. I thought it was either crocodile or for alligator. I still got a lot of packs here. Crocodile. Well, the Van Gogh now is over $500, so you're not going to find it for a decent price. So I don't have one. I don't own one, but I have other good cards. Or should I say my grandson has other good cards. Lacey, yes. Yes. I have some cards, but I give a lot of good cards to my grandson. And then when I visit him, because he lives about 50, 60 miles away, when I visit him, he shows them to me. He goes, look at this great card. And I said, I gave you that. He goes, oh, here's another. I gave you that. And so on. Okay. No idea. Oh, come on. When do you see this again? This is the 4th time I pulled the guy with the tray on his hat. Does anybody know? A landscaper just started up. What is this? Does anybody know? Wow. Van Gogh in a 10. I'm talking about a raw Van Gogh is like $600. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I struck out on that pack. Here's the Octagon again. Lombre with the green thing on his head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's 10. And, well, they're all graded, and they're all inside plastic grading sleeves. I put them inside sleeves that are made specifically for PSA holders. And so, yeah, he takes care of them. Here's Bramblin again. Now, here's this mouse. Don't tell me that's Tandem Mouse. That can't be Tandem Mouse because there's... Isn't it? It's heavy. That mouse is too round. This has got to be for alligator. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Jigglypuff, maybe? Jigglypuff? Bramblegast. Oh. There it is. Wigglytuff. Oh. I was close. You got to give me some credit. Give me half credit. Oh, my God. But I watched PokeRev rip through these, and he knows every one of them. I'm like, man, get a life. But his life is Pokemon because I calculated out how much he's making. Half credit. Thank you. Here we go. This one, I know exactly who this is. That's Mr. No Clue. Here's the guy spitting the circles again. No clue. Here's the dog with the lightning bolt up as you know what. No clue. I know that's his tail. I think this is Xerneas. I think. Am I wrong? Is that Xerneas? Darmatan. Oh boy. Oh. Nah. Oh, thank you. It's not Xerneas. Suicune. Oh my goodness. That was my second guess. So my sweetheart's coming back with a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. She asked, "Would you like me to get you a coffee?" And I said, "That and new hair." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's just a hollow. I saw a shiny. And like this, what is that? Or this one? Is this an animal or is this a machine? Look at its mouth. Looks like a machine. Then there's this thing. And there's this thing. Oh man. I might have to get another box. I'm getting down near the end. 3 more packs. Swinub. I think my sweetie just got home. I think I heard a car door. I have good hearing. Hearing still works. Like we'll be playing Call of Duty, which takes place right back there on that television. We'll be playing Call of Duty, me and my 2 older boys. And we have a friend named Jose with an H. I call him Jose with an H for Family Feud purposes. And the thing was, give me a man's name that begins with an H. And the guy said, Jose. And Steve Harvey goes, Jose with an H. So we call him Jose with an H. He's a retired police officer in New York City. A job I would not want. Okay. Cottony. I'm going 5 for 5 in this pack. Oddish. 4 for 5 I'm going. I don't know. 3 for 5 I'm going. I don't know. 2 for 5 I'm going. Oh, I knew the first 2. Am I going to get another hit? That's the question. Or have I pulled all my hits? I have a feeling Dunkin' Donuts is about to arrivo. Oh, I got a sandwich also. Thank you, sweetie.
Careful.
I got it. Thank you. There it is. It's dripping a little too. I got to be careful around the Pokemon cards. Hold on. I got to dry off my hands. My clothes. Okay. Boy, the box was front loaded. In the beginning, I was just pulling hit after hit after hit. But from my perspective, the super rares, the art rares, my perspective is the Charizard because I just love Charizards. But I didn't pull a gold Charizard. Dag nabbit. Here's this guy again. I mean, come on. Okay, hold on. 1 for 2. Apom. 1 for 3. Clueless. What is this guy's name? Shroom. What's his name? Wow. What is this guy's name? Is it Shroom? Oh, I know who this is. Vileplume, yes. But I know who this is. This is Ho-Oh, right? Ho-Oh. Because when I was younger, I knew all the Ho-Ohs. Yeah, I did. That's not Moltres, is it? Oh, Moltres. You know, when I sent the one of the cards I sent out just yesterday of the, I think it was 11. It might have been 13. I have it all up here. I have a push pin board up there. I have a calendar up there. One of the cards I sent out was the stained glass of the 3 birds. Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. People give me hell when I say Articuno. It's Articuno. It's Articuno. I'm Italian. Okay, that is Moltres, yeah. I thought it was Ho-Oh, because the Ho-Oh looks kind of like the same. Okay, here's the bug again. I have no idea. Here's a Charmeleon. Here's a Snoopy coming up the stairs. Here's a Haunted Castle. Here's a no idea. So that's the box. Let me get one of those. What I do, so I remember who's what, but that's going to be easy to remember. Smeargle is Snoopy. Yeah. And I'll put a piece of the pack in so I can always identify the pack. But it's easy. You know, really, if you think about it, it's easy to identify Pokemon cards. Really, really easy. This coffee's leaking. That is not good. Do I have a towel? I'll be right back. I have to get a towel. It's leaking a little, and that's not cool. Hold on. Yeah, it's not good. Can't have leakage next to Pokemon cards. Come on. Oh, I know what it is. They filled it so high that it's spilling over the edge. Wow. And you got to be careful. You can see. And all my cards, a lot of cards are here. Nice cards. The nice cards are here. The nice cards are here. The nice cards are everywhere. Boy, do I have a lot of nice cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a that gold was cool. Yeah, I pulled that gold Lucario. That was raw. It was like $580. I said 500, but I saw everywhere from say 550 to 650. But I sent that out. I mean, raw. They didn't even have a PSA 10 price. If that comes back at 10, I can't even think about that. I'm going to drink a little so it stops. I mean, you can see it spilling over. Wow. Lava. Okay, that's one box down, 2 boxes to go. So what am I going to do for a giveaway? I'm thinking that I'm going to get this binder because I have a lot of White Flare and Black Bolt cards. And I'm going to put about 100 cards in it and send this binder to somebody. And I'll have nice cards in there. I'll have some nice cards, a mix. I'll have commons, reverse hollows, full hollows, double rares, and some nice art rares. I got multiple. I got duplicates, so I'll just send you duplicates. Yeah. So how do I do that? How do I get people to? I don't know. I have to figure out how to do that. That would be nice to win. Here, I got an idea. Even though some people left already, I should have done this earlier. And I'll put a video online. Let's see if I put a video online saying what to do. Everybody will enter, and I don't want to do that. I want to do it just to the people that are here on the live. So here's my email address, grampybeast@gmail.com. Send me an email and say I was live on November 1st. Not your mailing address yet. And I'll do just send me an email with your YouTube name. Okay? That's all. And what I'll do is I'll have a video and I'll put all the names in there and I'll give 3 winners. I'll give one winner that binder with a whole bunch of cards, and I'll give 2 other winners just some single art rare cards from White Flare Black Bolt. And of course, I have a lot of White Flare Black Bolt. So just send me an email here, grampybeast@gmail.com, and your YouTube name. And that'll be, so say 20 people send it, you'll have a 3 in 20 chance of winning. Because I don't want to just put it online. This will be like a sneaky, I love doing those sneaky giveaways too. I got to do another one this week. So watch the videos because I'm going to sneak one in there. And then this thing is leaking like a sieve. Look at it now. What is going on? Oh, and it's like lava. It's so hot. Is it leaking from the bottom? Let me put another paper towel there. See, so there's a wall right here. Hear me knocking? And on the other side of that wall is the master bath. So that's why I have paper towels. We keep paper towels. So when I have to clean the mirror, I'm kind of a clean nut. Like in the summer, I'll take 3, 4, 5 showers a day because I'll work out in the garden and I'll work in the yard and I'll be sweaty. And I don't see how people can not. And once I sweat a little, I'll go take a shower. I don't know. It's weird. Black Bolt. Yeah, I'll do, because I got so many. I mean, you can't imagine how many White Flares and Black Bolts I have. Like here, White Flare. That's a lot of cards. And look, it says White Flare English. Oh, because there's White Flare English and Japanese. Whichever ones I have the most of, it doesn't matter to me. I'll send, if I have more, I might have more Japanese than English because I think the Japanese was out a little longer. No, wait, they got to send it. The 2 mice is tandem mouse and the 3 mice is mouse hole. I know that. There are several single mice looking people. Marill, Flittle, Raticate. Raticate looks like a rat, not a mouse. Come on. Rat-tat-tat looks like Raticate. And Satotl. Yeah, boy, I'm getting to know these names. That's so weird. It is weird, trust me. So, and then I have these things. And I have a lot of these things, the big ones. I call them Elon Musk wallet size, and I think some people get upset at that. And I'm not taking any political stance one way or the other. But the only reason I say Elon Musk wallet size is because he's, to my knowledge, he's the richest guy in the world. So, I mean, I have so many. Look at this card. That's beautiful. Look at this. Does anybody collect these? Because I'll send you some. I mean, oh, where's the latest? The latest is, I mean, I have some good cards. Look at this. I love this card because it's 3D. Oh, and I have a bunch of those. Oh, look at this card. This card is beautiful. I love this Victini. Does anybody collect these? And when you send me an email, just say, hey, Grandpa, I collect the big cards too. And I got a bunch of those Victinis. I got more than one. I'll be glad to have a couple drawings. I don't, I mean, they're just sitting in a drawer doing nothing. If somebody collects them, I'll be glad to give them away. Man, I'm still leaking coffee. I got to be careful here. I'm sure it's down below the lip right now. And then I'm going to rip a box of Chinese. Yeah, send another and say that I collect the big cards, and I'll have a separate drawing for that. So if you want to be in both, just say I was in your video, I was in your live for the binder collection, but there'll be 3 winners. And then if you collect the big cards, say I collect the big cards too, Gramps, and I'll be glad to send you some big cards. I I have to find a package that'll hold cards that big. That could be a problem. So let's take all these cards. So if anybody missed my my ripping, from my perspective, this was the best card I ripped, and that is a Charizard. And I ripped. Here's a secret rare. I have 6 more. Dunkin' Donuts. I never bought a gift card for anybody for Dunkin' Donuts. I would imagine they do. I don't know. I was in Dunkin' Donuts today. Let me tell you a little story. I want to put these cards in the sleeve so they don't get damaged. I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning to get my coffee, and as I arrived, I was about to walk in. There was a handicapped person coming out in a wheelchair. The Dunkin' Donuts employee was holding the door for them. It was an electrically powered wheelchair, and they were moving very slowly, which is fine. And from my perspective, she was really handicapped. This was not somebody who had broken a leg and is riding around in a wheelchair. This is somebody who lives in a wheelchair. And I went into Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm inside, and I order my coffee, and I look outside to see where she's going. I want to see if she's going up the street, because it's kind of a busy street that Dunkin' Donuts is on. And there's a crosswalk, and she's waiting on the curb to go down on the crosswalk, and no cars are stopping. They're just flying by at 35 miles an hour. And man, it bent me out of shape. And I started to walk outside. I got out the 2 doors. Dunkin' Donuts has a double door. I got out the 2 doors. Finally, because I was going to go out into the street and go, stop on both sides. Stop. And help her across. Like, people are so inconsiderate. See, I will never, ever, ever, never park in a handicapped space. And when my sweetheart broke her ankle, because she had very limited mobility, we got a temporary handicap parking sticker. It's good for 6 months. And we went to somewhere where they had handicapped spaces, but only I was going in. I wouldn't park in a handicapped space because I thought that was wrong, because I was going in and I don't need it. Maybe in June I might have needed it, but I don't need it now. And because when I came out of the hospital, I was suffering. I mean, I was in really bad shape. I was in and out of the hospital for 3 weeks. I mean, I was, like I said before, I didn't think I was going to I told my sweetheart, I'm not coming out of here. I'm going to die in the hospital this time. That's how ill I was feeling. I got to show you this card. I pulled this the other day. I can't remember where it was from. I love this card. What I love about this card is it has a male and a female. Now, without upsetting anyone, we have to understand this is Japanese. They're a little different than us. So over in Japan, the blue guy is a guy, and the pink girl is a girl. You notice the guy's a little bigger than the girl. I'm bigger than my sweetheart. Most guys, again, not to upset you, because I know there's going to be some women that are bigger than some men, but I'm 6'3", 290. And for a woman to be bigger than me, that is a big woman. So I am feeling much better. You can't imagine how ill I was really ill. April, May, June. My operation was April 18th. April, May, June, July. I mean, it was so hard coming back. I was so ill. It was hard to believe. I felt bad. I've never felt like that in my life. Yeah. Oh boy. Really seriously. I was serious about when I said to her, it's probably, I don't know. Is that cue card? Is that from, I don't remember where it's from. I did say to her, I don't think I'm coming out of the hospital. I think I'm going to die here. That's how bad I felt. I'm in a hospital bed. I was in a what's it called? A single room. I don't know what it's called. And I had my own bathroom and shower and stuff in there. I couldn't even get up and walk into the bathroom. That's how ill I was feeling and weak. Uh, Pokemon card heals all. Boy, yeah, it was not a pleasant experience. So I'm on the good side. But you know what's weird? I'm closer to 74 than I am to 73 right now. I'm 74 and more than a half, 73 and more than a half. And here's a couple other things that they gave me a mindset. My mom passed away when she was 39 from lung cancer, and I was 9 years old. She was 38 or 39. I actually have to look at her tombstone. And my dad passed away at 59. So I said, I'm not going to make it past 59. You know, my parents were both gone by then. And so here I am, 73 years old, and I'm like, why the hell am I still alive? I don't know. Happy birthday there, Squawks. So it was just funny that from my mindset, I didn't think I was going to live into the 70s. And I tell my kids all the time, I said, I just can't believe that. Like my oldest son is going to be 45 in November. He was born on Thanksgiving. Think about that. And I'll tell you a little story. He was born on Thanksgiving. So every 7 years, he celebrates his birthday on Thanksgiving. That's the way it works because Thanksgiving moves around. So my ex had something called endometriosis, and she couldn't get pregnant. She had ovarian cysts and was stopping her from getting pregnant. So they put her on a drug called Danacrin. And for 6 months, it was very expensive at the time. It was like $150 a month. But you have to understand, this was 50 years ago. You know, when my house payment may have been $400 a month. So she goes into labor, and well, I'll tell you I'll go back a little. So I'm on the phone with John Quinn from Goldman Sachs. He's the data processing manager, and he's talking about ordering some equipment, and my phone buzzes, and it buzzes a couple times, and I go, John, can you just hold a second? They're buzzing me for some reason. And I go, my secretary was Marianne. I said, what's up, Mayor? She goes, you want to talk to your wife? I said, well, I'm on the phone with John Quinn. And she goes, well, it's really important. You should just talk to her for a second. I said, okay. I went back to John. I said, John, my wife, can you just hold one more second? My wife says it's very important. And he said, yeah. So I went and I said, what's up? What's up? What's up, Kathy? She goes, I'm due November 21st. And I go, due for what? She goes, I'm due November 21st. I said, due for what? She goes, so you understand what I'm saying? I'm due November 21st. I said, oh my God. I said, I'll call you back in a little while. I'm on with John Quinn. I called John Quinn. I said, I was just told my wife's pregnant. So we go to, it's time. She goes into labor. She's in labor for 25 hours. Yeah, my son was born 11/27/1980. So she was in labor for 25 hours. So she had the baby, a boy named Ryan. We go home, and we go home. I go home, and I'm going back to visit her in the hospital. This is when they kept in the hospital for a day. Okay, man. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. So I'm driving to the hospital, and there's this section through Ridgewood. The hospital's in Ridgewood, the town I live in now. And there's a section where there's a big field, and there's trees, and the sun is just coming up. And all of a sudden, I'm driving up the road, and the song, Here Comes the Sun, comes on the radio by George Harrison. And I cannot imagine being sick and having to worry about cost of getting better. It's insane. Yeah. Somebody wrote, the world needs more than free healthcare. There is no such thing as free healthcare. Free costs money. When you see doctors saying, listen, I'm going to be a doctor for free, or the hospital saying, hey, you don't got to pay us. Yeah. Free means the government's going to pay for it, but they're taking the money from you in taxes. Ask Scandinavia. I'm not a government. I don't. Let me just say, I don't like government. Both sides. I am an anti-government. I'm not an anarchist or whatever it's called, but I really don't like the government. I think the government has oversteps its boundaries 100% of the time. So I'm driving to the hospital, and Here Comes the Sun comes on. So every time I hear Here Comes the Sun, which is still, I mean, think about it. That's 45 years ago. It just reminds me of that moment as the sun is streaming through those trees across that field, and I'm on my way to the hospital and to see my firstborn son, which is pretty interesting. Uh, so, it's weird. If you work at large corporations, the good news about like my son, I have a son that's a retired police officer, and he has benefits for the rest of his life. I mean, you can get those if you work for him, and he got it for him and his family for the rest of his life. And he's 40 this year. He just turned in September 43 years old, and he's got full medical and if he passes away, his wife gets it because he worked for the government. But and as I said, I'm not a government. I don't like the government. I don't like either side. The sad part is all of them go in worth nothing and come out worth 50, $100 million. Where do you think they're getting that from? So don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, thank you. I would appreciate that. So is it time where oh my God, it's almost 2:00. I gotta rip. I might have to say that mega evolution for the next one. You can see I talk too much. Government benefits are really good. Yes. That's one thing good about working for the government. You do get benefits. So, oh my goodness. I can't believe I did that. I was BSing so much, which is a tendency I have to do, that wow. I just ripped that to shreds. So let's try and move through this. Wow, it's 1:30 already. I taught school a couple days, and I could have been a teacher because I'm not boring. I'd be a very educational teacher, especially if I was in the sciences. And I had a lot of fun doing it. It's really a good day when you get the students participating in the class that day. Sometimes the class sits on their hands, and other times they're very good at participating. So here we go. The first Chinese. So we have a Pokeball of Chandelure. Look at that. I know who it is. It's Chandelure. Chandelure. That's it. I'm done. I'm not going to rip anymore. I got 100% of that box. Here's no idea. But look at the reverse hollow image. Look at the reverse hollow image on this one. This is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, there's only 4 cards per pack. And here's a Mega Ball. Mega Ball. Master Ball. Mega Ball is the lottery. We don't play the lottery. We're not gamblers. I think the lottery is, they refer to it as it's not a good thing. The state makes the money on the lottery, not the people. Pay too much taxes already. Pay a lot of taxes here living in Ridge. The sad part is my son moved to Tennessee. There's almost no property tax there. He lived in New Jersey. His property taxes were almost $10,000 a year in a little house. So here we go. Here's a Pokeball, and I don't know who it is. Oh, my sweetheart. My sweetheart. If you know me, you know who my sweetheart is. Mimikyu. Is this can't be, no, this isn't Gardevoir. I don't know who this is. Oh, the next one is stamped. Sneasel? Maybe? Sneasel? Was that Annihilate? That was Annihilate back then? Was that Sneasel? That's the question. No. Oh God, I have way too much fun doing this. Here's a Pokeball. So, which one, History Hunter? This set? I'll be glad to say. Oh, look at this! One of my favorites. Oh! I just pulled a 3 black star. Hold on. Woo! Excuse me. You all know, if you've been watching me for a while, yeah, that was Gengar. I know that was Gengar. But I got it more excited because of this card, because it's Gengar. Look at that. It's some kind of a full art card, too. 3 black stars. So the Chinese, I don't know what that means in Chinese, but yeah, 3 black stars. That's Gengar. Oh, beautiful card. Charizards, Mimikyu, and Gengar. My 3 favorites. And my favorite card is the Legendary Birds Stained Glass. It's just they're not my favorite Pokemon, but it's my favorite card. The card itself is beautiful. Yeah, that Gengar is beautiful. So here we go. Look at this. Another Gengar. That's 3 Gengars in a row. Oh. Meowth. I'm 2 for 2. I don't want to look at the other 2 cards in this pack. Aha! More Peko, I think. Oh my God, I got the whole pack. And it's a Master Ball of Mimikyu. Who's looking for these cards? Send me an email saying I'm looking for the Chinese cards. I'll be glad to send you some. I got so many cards. I got too many cards. My sweetheart says, when are you getting rid of the cards? History Hunter, send me an email. There's no way I can remember all of this because number 1, I'm 73, and number 2, I'm 73. Because I forgot what the first one was. GrampyBeast@gmail.com. Okay, I'm telling you, I think this is Sneasel. Is that Sneasel? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh my God! What do you see? I am just in Mimikyu heaven tonight. Look at that. Look at that reverse hollow pattern. Beautiful. Mimikyu is so sweet. She's just so. This looks like Houndoom. Is that Houndoom? A Master Ball. Houndoom. Yeah, I want to finish this box. I don't want to start a box that I can't finish while ripping. So I want to finish this one. I spent too much time on that Japanese box. Oh my God, another Mimikyu. How insane is this? See, I think for some reason that's Gardevoir. I could be wrong, but I think it could be Gardevoir. And I have no idea who that. Oh, here we go. It's just another black. This is a beautiful card. That's the same as I think it's Gardevoir, but it may not be Gardevoir. Not keeping the Gengar. I don't know. Depends on the mood that I'm in that day. If you've been around me for a while, like I know the gentleman Jewel from he's from Belgium, maybe. He got a nice card for me, if I'm not mistaken. He got I can't remember. It was a nice card, like a Blastoise oldie. When I say oldie, an old hollow Blastoise, maybe a base set hollow Blastoise from the Netherlands. Meowth. Look at this. Watch this. Gengar. Holy schmoly. I have no idea. Oh, I know who this is. Watch this. I'm impressed. Graveyard. And it's a Master Ball Graveyard, right? I like the Pokemon that looks like a mailbox. It looks like a mailbox. I hope you know what I'm talking about because I don't know what I'm talking about. Mega Benet. Oh my God. I thought it was Graveyard. Here we go. Graveyard again, right? Is that Graveyard? That looks like Graveyard. And this looks like it could be, it could not be. It looks like more Peko. It does. Looks like a more Peko to me. This looks like I have no clue. Oh, and it's this one stamped. It's beautiful. I love this card because I love this Pokemon. Chandelure. Beautiful. I want to go over to Europe and I want to get some European Pokemon cards. My sweetheart thinks I'm nuts because we're talking about going on a cruise in Europe, a river cruise or a cruise around the Med. And I said, yeah, I want to stop in some of those places and get some French, some Italian, some German Pokemon. She's like, are you out of your mind? Is this Houndoom? Here we go again. I'm pretty sure that's Graveyard. And I know this is Meowth. I know that for a fact. And for a fact, I don't know who this is. I'm just watching that clock. I'm trying to get all these cards done. Email has been sent. Thank you. Yeah, send me emails. Say I was in the giveaway. I'll announce that one more time because people may have come in. So I'm going to have a giveaway. And just send me an email to that email address right here, grampybeast@gmail.com. And tell me your YouTube name, and I'll have a drawing, and I'll make it a video and put it online. This way we can like put it in the face of the people that didn't show up for this. I'm telling you, I think that is Gardevoir. Because I know Gardevoir has a green head. I don't know who this is. Oh, another sweetie of Mimikyu. That is beautiful. I think this is Clefairy. Am I wrong? Is that Clefairy? That is Gardevoir. I'm surprised that I knew that was Gardevoir. Clefable. Oh, I knew it was one of the the Clefs. I just didn't know if it was a fairy or a fable. I gotta watch what I say. We had my oldest son's godfather. We're Roman Catholics. My oldest son's godfather was gay. And he was a friend of the family for a long time. And we knew he was gay. And he didn't hide it. He was like a flamigo. He was flamboyant. And we had a gay friend before it was the thing to do. But I know who this is. That's Cubone, baby. That's Cubone. And this is no idea. This can be Clefable. I think this is Houndoom. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Grandpa, wrong? Come on. Yeah. Cubone. I had Cubone right. I like Cubone wearing the skull of, I think he wears the skull of his mother or something. It's really, if you think about it, I think that's whose skull it is. It's kind of weird. Maybe I just had a bad nightmare about that. Here we go. I'm telling you, this is Graveyard. I'm telling you, that's Graveyard. No idea. Oh, look at this. Same card in a row. 2 in a row, the same card. But one's a Master Ball and the other one isn't. Annihilate. I say no clue all the time. Can't remember which. Absol. Yeah. Gimmighoul is the mailbox. And Gimmighoul evolves into Goldengo. I'm amazed I know that. I shouldn't know that. Okay, here's Clefable again. Oh, this is the Chandelure. This is a pretty card. I'm telling you, I think this is Houndoom. And I think this next one's Banette? Is it? It's a pretty card. I still got 5 packs, and then we'll wrap. I'll have a little drink of coffee, and we'll wrap this baby up. I can't believe I only opened 2 boxes. That Japanese box took a lot of time. Watch some of my old videos. You want to see bad ripping and slow ripping. Oh, my goodness. Who is this? Who is this? Thank you very much, History Hunter. Absol. So this is Benet. And this is Graveyard, but it's stamped. I drink a lot of coffee. I never liked coffee till I was in my 40s. I don't know why. I never drank it. And then one day, I don't know. I can't tell you why it happened. I've not been a smoker, a drug doer. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol at all. I don't like alcohol. I never developed a taste. I never developed a taste for alcohol. I can't tell you the last time I had any kind of alcohol.
Unknown caller.
Las Vegas. Remember, I lived in Las Vegas. All I get from Las Vegas now is salespeople trying to sell me something. Oh, look at the hollow on this. See, that's what I love is the reverse hollow image is beautiful. And here's a stamped. Who's this? It's stamped. Who is that? I've got 3 packs left. Oh, we got plenty. I'm flying on this box because the last box I really took my time. I wasn't trying to. There were just so many packs. Annihilate? That's Annihilate? That's not Annihilate. The stamped is Annihilate. It doesn't look like an ape to me. Okay, I believe you. What does that stamp mean? I don't know. I have no idea. Somebody answer that. What does that stamp mean? You know, I do have a person in his YouTube name is God is Great, and he's in Tokyo. And he's a volunteer in a hospital, so he says. And I believe him. Is this Graveyard? And I think this is, oh, look at this. Oh, this is nice. I like nice energy cards. And this is a nice energy card. What a beauty. Putting that in the good pile. So his name is God is Great, and he's always on and saying hi to me, and probably a stamp for the set. Houndstone. Oh, yeah. So I like energy cards. I have some really classic energy cards somewhere. I have so many cards. If you were to ask me, Grandpa, can you show me? No, I can't because I don't know where it is. I got cards everywhere. I got cards everywhere. Meowth. Oh, here we go. Clefable or Clefairy. I'm not really sure. Oh, this is a pretty card too. My nose is itching. What is that? Who is that? Do you know? Pretty card. Yeah, I like the energy cards that are the old ones that are rainbow energy cards. That's Absol. Okay, thank you. I love old energy cards that are rainbow energy cards. They're beautiful. And a lot of people, the regular energy cards are just so blah, but the old ones are really nice. And I hope you know what I mean by rainbow energy cards. It's all colors. It's beautiful. No clue. No clue. Oh, look at the same card. 2 in a row. I mean, come on. Look at this. And just the images, the hollow image is different. And so from that box, I'm going to say this is the best card that I pulled. That is it's a 3 black. Has 3 black. 3 black diamonds. Yep. Right here. Let's see if we can get it. How come I can't see it? Yeah, but it's 3 black diamonds. That's the best card. And then I really like this energy card. So that's 2 of the boxes, and there's no way I can finish that 3rd box. I'm going to have to rip that. I'll keep that till the next live, which will be 2 weeks from now. And I'll make sure I do not rip this. It's a Riolu. I'll save this until 2 weeks from now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this binder and I'm going to load it up with White Flare and Black Bolt and send it to somebody in the United States. If you're outside the States, what I'll do is I'll send you because it's just unless it's I just really don't want to spend $50 on shipping. So I'll send you some nice cards if you're outside the United States. Please check the Gengar first. I need that one. Banger of a Gengar. Yeah, it is. It's a nice Gengar. So I was surprised at how nice, and I actually like this. I hate saying it. I like this Gengar too. It's kind of, the whole box is like a hologram. Look at it. Beautiful. So yeah, Pokemon. I'm glad I got into it 2 years ago, and just want to let you know. Here's how things have progressed. Hold on. I just want to look at how many right now. How many subs I have right now. Can you see it? No. Boy, this glare. It's right there up top. Let's see. 28279, right? So I started in 2023, September. By the end of the year, by December, I had 187 subscribers, 187. That was by the end of 2023. By the end of 2024, I had 10,000 subscribers. By the end of 2025, I'm going to be at 30,000. So I went from 187 to 10,000 to 30,000. My best month ever in April of 2024, I think it was. I got something like 2,997 subscribers. My best day ever was about 275 subscribers in one day. This past week, watch this. I'm going to go to 7 days. Let's see if I can get this so you can see it up here. Oh, no, it's not going to let me. There it is. Oh, of course it changed. Watch this. Because I touched it. Let's try and do that again. Look at that spike. That spike right there says 200, October 29th, I had 237 subscribers one day. Then 2 days later, I had 37 subscribers. So I went from 237 to 37 in 2 days. How that happens, how I can be so high and then you just plummet. The algorithm, I don't do anything different. I do the same thing over and over and over. And how the algorithm is so good to me. My day's going really well. How the algorithm, hey, this is my second Dunkin' Donuts. It's going pretty well, tell you the truth. I'm hoping Dunkin' sponsors me, actually. I think, and I don't want any money, Dunkin'. Just give me free coffee. So, from my perspective, things that Charizard was pretty cool. But I'm just looking at this card in the pile. It cost me $10, and this is such a pretty card. Latias, look at that. I love the color scheme. I got to send that out and get it graded. Then, I ripped the Ponyard the other day. I don't know if you saw that. I ripped this baby. And in a 10, this is like $150, $160. But I think it's a little off center, left to right. So I'm not going to send that. So anybody got any questions? Reach out. They do sponsor smaller people on occasion. It's weird. I know. As much work as it's been, I am still a small YouTuber. You're not big until you get a million subscribers, I think, or at least 500,000. When I say to people, "Oh, I got 28,000 subscribers," most people are amazed, but I don't think it's that much. I'm dying to get that YouTube arrow. The first one's at 100,000. It's silver. I am dying to get. Just send me an email and say I was in the live. I was in the live show, and we're gonna. So I'm gonna have a drawing for the binder. Just send me an email to that email address up top, and say your YouTube name and say, I was in the live show. That's all you got to do. This might be 30 people. The odds are pretty good, comparatively speaking. I mean, think about, I have over 2,000 people entered this Halloween. Everybody wants that glow in the dark ghastly. God, it's fan art. So how's it going there, Aiden? So that's the whole lowdown. I had a good day today. I'm having a good day. I probably still have coffee up to here. So it's a real good day. So, no, I'm from, I've been to Fenway Park to watch a baseball game. I watched the Red Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles a long time ago. Just wanted to go to the park and see what it was like. It was actually a very interesting park. Just a weird shape. You know, when you're used to Yankee Stadium, I remember the old Yankee Stadium where it was 460 plus feet to center field. That if you hit a ball over the center fielder's head, there was a really good chance that you were going to have an inside the park home run, because 460 feet, nobody can throw that far. So there's going to have to be a relay. And the chances of two people both having good throws, no. Ball players nowadays aren't as good. I think back when I was younger, they were better at throwing. I remember watching Roger Maris throw Luis Aparicio out at home plate he tried to tag up on a fly ball. And can you show the Gengar again? It's a beauty. Here it is. 3 black stars. So I'm going to probably send that out. Let's see. Is it centered? Yeah, it's 60-40 center. But I'll probably send it out. So it's a pretty cool card. But I remember, like, Roberto Clemente had a great arm. You know who probably had the best arm I've ever seen play baseball was Bo Jackson. Bo knew how to throw. He didn't know how to play hockey, but he sure did know how to throw. Overall, the best. I mean, I was a Mickey Mantle fan growing up in North Jersey. Who's this? I want to see the Gengar again. Come on. I'm just trying to get away from that glare. Man, there's so much glare. You know, you're looking at this is a iMac Air. Is that what it's called? It's an Apple laptop. And boy, I remember the first day I did this. This is my 4th one. I remember the first time I did this, I had such a hard time figuring out how to go live. It's actually really easy. But if you don't know, you don't know. Especially at 73 years old. I still have a VCR flashing 12 o'clock. It's been doing that for the last 30 years. So I have a card. I don't have it. I don't know where it is right now. I was saying what was going on in the background. There were 2 trainers in the background, and who knows what they were doing. What is the binder giveaway? Just send me an email and say I was in the live to that email address, grampybeast@gmail.com, and your YouTube name. And what I'm going to do is, this is a white flare black bolt binder. I'm going to fill this binder back here. That's a binder back here. I've given away binders before. I've given away, what kind of binders were they? Prismatic Evolution binders. And I've given away 2 or 3 of them with over 100 cards. So I'm going to put like 100 cards into that binder and mix them up. There'll be some common, some reverse, some hollows, some double rares, and some art rares. And I'll include them in the binder and just give it away, as long as it's not overseas. I don't want to ship that because it cost me $100 to ship it overseas. So that's about it. We've been on for 2 hours, and I appreciate each and every one of you, except the guy that I always have somebody that enters 10 times in a row, and boy, does that lights my fuse. So thank you very much. Remember to send me an email and say you were in the live today, and I will be glad and put you in the binder giveaway. And we'll have a drawing, say, by Tuesday, because I still have to do the Halloween giveaway. I still have to do the video. So I would imagine by 7 o'clock tonight, I should be done with that. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. I appreciate you all being here, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm going to do it 2 weeks from now. So thank you very much. Take care now. Bye.